Hello dear students, welcome back to EDUHUNT video lecture series. We have discussed about different sense organs, their functions, their structure, and even different disorders associated with those sense organs, especially with eye, we have discussed in detail. And also started answering multiple choice questions that were given in previous NEET examinations. Let us see the remaining questions of the worksheet. Macula of labyrinth is bathed in. Endulo untundi. This is bathed in endolymph. Endolymph is the correct option. Endolymph, which is a fluid present in the ear. Mark the appropriate word for the box in the following statement. The ripples in basilar membrane press the hair cells against the dash, here it is a blank, to generate nerve impulses. For auditory cortex. So the answer is macula. Anyway, macula is the correct option. Appropriate word for the box in the following statement, that is ripples in the basilar membrane press the hair cells against the macula to generate nerve impulse for auditory cortex. This is the correct answer. Macula is the correct answer. The region of vertebrate's eye where the optic nerve passes out of the retina is called the blind spot. Yeah, this is the picture of eye. This is macula. Just now we are discussing about the macula. Yes, this is the one. Yeah, this is the blind spot where there are no rods and cones. Rods and cones are absent and the optic nerve passes out from the retina. Mark the wrong statement. The most developed part of the human brain is cerebrum. The pitch of sound in human ear is determined by the spot of the cochlear coil stimulated. That is the number of vibrations it receives. The part of central nervous system that acts as a master clock in amygdala is amygdala. None of these. The part of central nervous system that acts as a master clock is not the amygdala. So, the part which acts as the master clock is the hypothalamus. Hypothalamus, which acts as the master clock of the central nervous system, that is brain especially, and hypothalamus is a part of forebrain. The amount of light that falls on retina is regulated by lens, iris, cornea, ciliary muscles. Answer is iris. Iris regulate the amount of light that falls on retina. It protects and it receives the light signals, light. It carefully, it filters it, and also it transfers the light to the retina, and also that regulates the intensity of the light that falls on iris. So the answer is iris. With this, we have finished the worksheet 1. Let us see the next worksheet. Outermost covering of brain is pyometer, durameter, choroid and arachnoid. ఈ పాటికి మీకు ఆన్సర్ మైండ్లో స్ట్రైక్ అయ్యే ఉంది కదా. ఇది డైరెక్ట్ క్వశ్చన్, స్ట్రైట్ బిట్. సో ద ఆన్సర్ ఈజ్ డ్యూరామీటర్. డ్యూరామీటర్, దెన్ arachnoid, then pyometer. And what is the fluid that is present in the brain? That is present in the central nervous system. What is that fluid? Cerebrospinal fluid, CSF. Cerebrospinal fluid. Okay. Part of mammalian brain controlling muscular coordinations is muscular coordination is nothing but contraction of muscles. Cerebellum. Cerebrum, medulla oblongata, corpus callosum and cerebellum. Cerebellum is the point of control of muscular contraction, coordinations of the brain. Fourth ventricle of brain occurs in, it occurs in medulla oblongata. Nervous band connecting the two cerebral hemispheres is, that is corpus callosum. Corpus albicans, corpus striatum, corpus callosum and corpus spongiosum. Among this, corpus callosum is the nerve band that connecting the cerebral hemispheres. There are two cerebral hemispheres in the cerebrum, and these two are in connection with each other through a nervous band called the corpus callosum. Third, 6th and 11th cranial nerves are oculomotor, obtusans and accessory spinal are the 3rd, 6th and 11th nerves, cranial nerves respectively. Voluntary muscular coordination is under the control of cerebellum. It is under the control of cerebellum. And in snakes, eyelids are actually these are absent in snakes. Here the options given are immovable, movable, absent, all of these. These are absent. And there is a transparent membrane over the eye, that is brille. Brille is the transparent membrane over the eye. This protects the eye from dust and pathogens. Because the snakes do not possess eyelids, for that purpose this membrane is is a protecting membrane, really, and it is a temporary membrane, and also it is immovable. Which of the following is devoid of blood supply? Retina, choroid, cornea and scleroid. Cornea is the structure which is not vascularized. Vascularized is nothing but there is a blood supply to the part, but it is not supplied with the blood. So the answer is cornea, which is not supplied with the blood vascular system. What is found in the periphery of spinal cord? Periphery of the spinal cord consists of white matter. The hollow interior of the cerebrum is called the second ventricle. A person feels no sensation when he puts his hand over flame. The part of the brain which has damaged is the part of the hypothalamus. These are all parts of brain, and medulla oblongata, cerebellum. Cerebellum is the posterior part of the brain, and diencephalon, medulla oblongata, and all these are different parts of the brain. But hypothalamus, we have discussed it. It is in forebrain, and it acts as the clock, controls, coordinates the organs like systems like respiration, and also urge of thirst, hunger. All these things will be under the control of hypothalamus. If a person got damaged this structure of the brain, he loses the sensation. If ophthalmic branch of trigeminal cuts, what will be the effect? Frog dies, blindness appears, frog loses its capacity to sensing. None of these. Third option is the correct. That is, frog loses its capacity to sensing. Indicate the correct match of the following. Cranial nerve. Second cranial nerve is the vagus. Fifth cranial nerve, heart. It goes to heart. Eighth cranial nerve, lower jaw muscle, and sixth cranial nerve, external rectus muscle of eye. This is the correct option. Fourth is the correct option. The potential difference between outside and inside of a nerve before excitation is known as, it is known as resting potential. Seventh cranial nerve enters jugular ganglion, Gasserian ganglion, geniculate ganglion and femoral ganglion. Among this, geniculate ganglion is the correct option. With this, we have finished answering 15 questions, first 15 questions of the worksheet. In the next session, we'll answer the remaining part of the worksheet. Goodbye.